the mother.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Ben Franklin. It's your boy DJ 100 Stacks on the mic all night, every night, doing it just like you like. You know how we get down every Friday from 3 to 4. It's Ben Frank's house. Today I'm joined with my man Abraham. Abe, how you doing, brother?
Oh, good. Free Smurder.
Hey, man. Why you still talking about Smurder, man?
Hey,
Smurder, he's in jail.
Free Smurder, man. Like, let this man out of jail.
Nah,
he ain't do nothing.
You do the crime, you do the time, especially if you rap about it. What's up? Say, how you doing today, man?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good today, man.
Hey, man, that's what I like to hear. Well, hey, man, you know how I get down on Ben Frank's house, man. You know, we play the jams when we first kick it off. So, I'm finna play it.
I can see that from a mile away. You can step my mother about a mile away. I got 3 like it's powder day. Me and Coke
Yo, we are back. That's Young Thug Check. You know it's Friday, you know what I'm saying? It's payday, you know what I'm saying? So I had to drop that Young Thug, but y'all know how I get down. Now, since the last time, you know, me and the fellas chopped it up with y'all, you know, we was in the playoffs, and you know how that turned out. Golden State did the unthinkable. They came back from 3-1.
Not that unthinkable now.
Yeah. Came back from 3-1, and now they're in the finals playing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, my big man Tate, you know, since you're an OKC fan, you know, I felt, you know, inclined to talk about it.
Bring it on, man. Bring it on. I got some favorites in.
You guys are up 3-1, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect you guys to win it in 5, you know, because Golden State, you know, they're too complete of a team to just win one game in the Western Conference Finals. But I thought that if there was any time for you guys to, like, win that series, it was Game 6. And I was disappointed in, you know, your leading man, Kevin Durant. And it's not on KD because, you know, you had Klay Thompson out there just shooting, making 11 threes. That's just ridiculous. You know, Klay Thompson's efforts, you know, and heroics, you know, kept Golden State in that game when Steph Curry wasn't having, you know, the best night. And I still think he had around like 30 that game. Did he?
Who, Curry?
Yeah. The game that
Game 6?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he came on. He came on second half. It
was at least close to 30.
Yeah, so
I know he made himself. He made 6 threes that game.
But you know, you like to talk about Kevin Durant as being, you know, one of the best in the world and stuff like that. I think that when it comes to those games, that's when it's time to show that, you know, you're the best player in the world. If you want to be better than LeBron, if you want to be better than Curry, you know, those are the times that you need to, you know, step up and put the game away. And you let one go at home. You can't do that. And going back home, it was just too much to, you know, to overcome after, you know, because basketball is all about momentum. It's a momentum sport. And once you get the momentum, it's just hard to be stopped. And Game 7, you know, you had, you know, things like Andre Roberson passing up wide open threes. You know, when you guys are trying to come back, you got KD only dropping 27 points. Russ, he had like 13 assists. So, you know, that's good, you know, passing the ball around. But he only had like 17 or 19 points or something like that. When you had Curry, you know, dropping 36, and I think Klay had 21. Like, Game 7's, like, that's when you're really supposed to, like, step up and do your thing. And I don't know, they just didn't do it. So what did you see?
Man, I'm disappointed. I can't say I'm not disappointed, man, because I didn't see the 3-1 coming. I didn't see that coming at all. I thought it would be. I talked a lot of trash, but I'm pretty sure I knew that was going to 7. I knew it was going to go to 7.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think we would be up 3-1. I definitely didn't think we would lose 3 straight. That's what kind of put the dagger in it for me. The fact when we lost what was that, Game 5? When we lost, Game 5. When they came back 3-2, and it was just like, you know, like that game right there going into Game 6. It was just like, man, we gotta win, bro. We gotta win, and it was like. That whole game, man, I seen it. Kevin Durant, man, that's the Ivor Killer, man. But it's the same story. It's the same storyline every time. You know, we got somebody on the inside to get those rebounds. Ibaka was doing what he do. Westbrook was trying to do what he do. But if they got 2 or 3 on Durant, man, he can shoot. He can make those shots. But hey, man, it is what it is. That's defense is defense. You know, and that's all I can say. Like I said, I talk my trash, but I give respect when respect's due. I mean. they did it. I mean, I can't take nothing away from it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they did the complete, to me, the unthinkable, man. The fact,
Unthinkable?
bruh,
I mean, to be completely honest with you, guys were lucky that you were there in the first place. You should have lost to the Spurs in the second round.
see, now that's disrespectful.
Yeah, I think Ben's getting a little bit disrespectful
Especially
with
coming
that.
from a Lakers fan over there. So I mean, like,
Hey, chill out. Hey, man, we getting this number 2 pick. Hey, Philly, do not pick Ben Simmons, all right?
They
Just
will
let him
pick Ben
slide.
Simmons.
Do not pick Ben Simmons.
Philly finna get another guard.
Ben Simmons don't even want to shut up. Ben Simmons don't want to go to Philly. He wants to go to LA. Let that man be in LA. We in the come up 2 to 3 years. We gonna be back in the playoffs, so I ain't worried.
that's fine. We'll see.
We got a Phoenix fan over here, so don't gloss over that either.
Back on the note of the Warriors,
Phoenix?
the Warriors Thunder series, I thought what stood out to me the most. I mean, I'm not about to sit here like Ben and question the fact that Kevin Durant's one of the best players in the world, but I will say it is time to question how well the dynamic between Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant can work out as far as them winning the championship. I think Tay said it perfectly. It's always just the same old story. And, you know, I mean, there's no doubt about how good these two players are individually, particularly, I mean, it's easy to put a lot of the blame on Russell Westbrook coming out of this series. And I think Game 7, I think he scored like 19 points, world of turnovers. And it was, that definitely didn't help you guys out. But what I'm saying is, I think overall throughout the duration of this playoff run for you guys, Russell Westbrook has been pretty solid. But I mean, like I said, I think it's time to question the dynamic and how.
But my defense to that is I don't say it's Westbrook. I don't say it's Westbrook and KD. The years that everybody loved to remember is that year with James Harden, and it's just like, you know, like we had a true shooting guard. A shooting guard, one who could play the point, which changed the game to allow Westbrook to play the 2. And then at the same time, James Harden himself was a scorer.
Exactly.
And in that season, we were primed for a championship that season, and that season is the reason everybody said that should have been our year to start something, is only because we had a true shooting guard. If you look at our track record since then, since the finals where James Harden went MIA, I'm assuming he was already in Houston during the finals because he sure wasn't in OKC. But you know, it's like, my thing is, after that, you seen how dangerous we were. But this was before Russell could play point guard, and this was before Kevin Durant learned that he was actually 6'11", and oh man, I'm 6'11", I could really deal shoot over anybody I want to, and it'll work. This was before all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like ever since then we fell into the place, and it's a front office thing. You fall into the place of they don't want to get rid of Ibaka. So what do? They keep a revolving door trying to get somebody mean to play inside, to play next to Ibaka, only because they need Ibaka to score, or they feel like he can score better than he can play, than he can do in rebounds and stuff like that. There's no reason why Ibaka should only have 3-4 rebounds, and that's often.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the dynamic. We get a big center who's supposed to be mean, do this. That's what Big Perk. That's what Big Perk was for. So Ibaka could step out, shoot that mid range, get those blocks on defense, and Big Perk handle the inside. And then what? We got a 2 guard. We had Cephalosha first.
Mm-hmm.
Cephalosha, he ain't making no shots. That's not his game, but he gonna lock down D. But then you put the team in a dynamic to where you only have those 2 guys. And then it's like, if you got to rely on your bench, or we're not getting the right people on our bench, then that's what it is. And then if you look at it, it's the exact same thing. Andre Roberson is just a younger Cephalosha.
Mm-hmm.
Steven Adams ain't nothing but a younger Big Perk. And it's the same
I think
thing.
Steven Adams can do a little bit more than
Then Perkins could.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So, do you think it's about time that y'all just give up on this thing and just try something new?
What's next for the Thunder? I got to ask you as a Thunder fan.
As a Thunder fan, best case scenario, you gotta keep what's working. The best scorer in the league, like I said, Curry in those threes. That's just gonna happen. But it's just Kevin Durant is, as a natural scorer at his body length. That's special in his own. You can't take nothing away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Russell Westbrook's gonna do what he do, but my thing is, you gotta find the weak link. And what's been the weak link since the beginning of the time? And that's only been Ibaka. Ibaka's been, you know, he's had the nicknames, he's had the glare and all that. Oh, he can shoot threes now, but it's not transcended into what we need. I think on the inside with Steven Adams, that's a great move. that's a good inside piece to build around. But Ibaka can easily get us a really decent 2. Even if Kevin Durant only signed a 1+1 with us this summer, just to, give it one last shot because of the weapons we got, Ibaka has to go, and we have to get a 2 who can, maybe Andre Roberson go to be that 6th man and play defense. That's best case scenario, but we need a 2 who can score. Even a 2 who can come off the bench. And Andre Roberson still start and lock down whoever that's starting score. But we got to have a 2, and that's something that's been eluding us since Harden went MIA.
What about Deion Waiters?
Shut up.
What's so bad? I guess. Well, now that series is over. We had the finals, game 1 last night. The score, let me look it up.
I want to say like 25. They won by 25.
It was 104-89. Now, I, came out of the series going into the series thinking that, LeBron's going to get this. I didn't think that LeBron was just going to lose another finals. Like, he has to has this thing down packed by now, and he got his boys Kyrie, Kevin Love coming back. Shannon Fry was a good pick, coming out of free agency. Tristan Thompson, he's always going to get you, hella boards and stuff like that. So, I thought that, it was just Cleveland's time. They've been dominating the playoffs. Granted, it had been in the East, but they were doing what they necessarily had to do. They had to dominate because of what the competition that they were playing against. And, game 1 just didn't fare too well for them. And no, it's not because Kevin Love or Kyrie or LeBron didn't show up and stuff like that. Like, they had pretty solid nights. There's some mistakes that they made, but they had pretty solid nights. LeBron with 23, Kevin Love with 17, Kyrie Irving with 26. I mean, they outscored Golden State's, star players, but what really played a role in the game was how much the role players for Golden State took over that game.
Sean Livingston with 20.
Sean Livingston dropping that 20 was clutch.
But I find it funny how you say, they were playing in the East, but that's a pretty big but, Ben, because I honestly think I hate to take away from how good Cleveland's been this season and how even with changing coaches in the middle of the season and bringing in Tyronn Lue, I still think it matters a lot, the level of competition, especially like in 7-game series, that you play coming into the championship. I think that showed for the last couple of years. So what I'm saying is, if you're Cleveland, you went up against Detroit the first round, Cleveland the second round, and they just beat Toronto. That's relatively speaking, it's not that tough of a road. Compared to what, Golden State, or even if OKC was there, what they would have saw coming into the series. So you don't think that plays a role whatsoever?
I'm not saying that it doesn't play a role, and it does, it hurts, the Cavs because they don't get to play, the tougher competition in the playoffs. But the reason why I said what I said is because it's not the Cavs' fault that the Eastern Conference sucks.
I'm not saying it's their fault.
Let me finish. It's not their fault that the Eastern Conference sucks, but I mean, that doesn't stop. We still got a mission. In order to play the teams in the West, we have to go through this sorry competition. It's not easy, going from low competition to high competition, but it's just something that they have to do. And, I have, complete trust in LeBron James because, even if he's not, I'm not going to say if he's the best player in the league or not. I mean, you can make your argument either him or Steph, but he's at least number 2. So, like, I don't have any worries that LeBron, because, it's a full game series. Like, this series is by no means over. It just means that Cavs drop game 1.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, you can say this about any sports team. You don't think it's a natural tendency to kind of play down to the level of competition?
But
being a Bucks fan, I know. I know all about that.
You guys are the down level of competition that people play to.
Hey, man, chill out, dog. You chill out. You guys went to the playoffs and didn't score a point. But back to the basketball. Like I said, it hurts, but LeBron's got it. Kyrie's got it. I want to see what Kyrie does. I want to see Kyrie get saucy. You know what I'm saying? From what I was watching and stuff like that, I didn't really see. I saw Curry on Kyrie a lot. Did y'all see Curry on him a lot or Clay?
Yeah, I thought that was
they matched up. They matched him up with Curry. Basically, like from what I seen in the beginning of the game and down in the fourth quarter, Curry was still on him. So
yeah. So I mean, that's something to look to. So how do y'all see the series? Faring out?
I just they light skin, bro. It's like that light skin nonsense, bro. It's just like just stop it. Like I need as much as I hate LeBron, bro. I need him to win this, man. I need him to win this for the dark skin brothers, though.
For the dark skins, Abram?
I'm with Tay on this. I don't think I hate light skinned people as much as Tay, but but for me, it's hard to go against Golden State with all they've done this season. I mean, so far they've been the best team we've ever seen, or the NBA has ever seen. So I mean, it would be, and plus they're the defending champs. They're the ones that everybody's trying to knock off. I'm going with the favorite. I know it's easy to do,
but they beat them without Kyrie and without K-Love.
Oh, I'm not saying it's going to be a easy series by any stretch of the imagination. As a matter of fact, I'd be surprised if Cleveland didn't come back and take game 2. But the thing is, I'm probably honestly going to say the same thing about this series I said about the last. I would be surprised if it didn't at least go to 6. And I think it will be tougher this year with the addition of Kyrie and Kevin Love. You know what I mean? Saying is that they weren't there yet last year, and that definitely played a significant part in the series. But I think I'm picking Golden State in 6.
All right.
Cleveland in 7.
Cleveland in 7. All right, hey man, we gonna get to some jams and play that, and then we'll be back to talk more stuff. Sorry, you gotta deal with ads. It's just how it goes.
If you come up, don't forget about your dog. That law, I'm on street, so it's the law. If you broke, that should be against the law.
Yo, we back. That was Yo Gotti E40 Law. Now, we should have talked about this, last week. I'm sorry, to all the real G's out there for talking about Drake when Gucci Mane, just got free. But
Go up.
Gucci Mane's free, man. Man. Tay, how you feel about Gucci Mane being free, out here in the streets?
Man, ain't no free go out, dog. They done messed up, man. They done messed up. They got him on house arrest right now, so we'll see.
He on house arrest?
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Oh, this man can't even go to Walmart, bro. We talking about this man.
Hey, man, Gucci got the cleanest in-house, fit going on house arrest, and all white taking pictures and whatnot. Got on that lean, mean protein diet while he was in jail. No more Gucci gut.
But the thing that blowed me about it all, bro, is like before you got locked up, bro, he had like a patent, bro, like it was certified to his Gucci belly, like that. That was trademark.
It was trademark. by its trademark as like a body type can get. Like the Gucci belly was.
And now it's like dudes, you like, all right, I'm cool. I got a Gucci belly, big goo up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was big goo up. Now it's like he done came out like, forget y'all. Like, I had to get right.
He got chiseled up in the.
So we gotta get in the gym now.
He was on that bread, water, and bench press diet. I mean that's what's up. I'm down with it.
Hey man, I'm with it.
So what does this mean? For the trap rap game, Atlanta, South. What does that mean?
First day at the feds. He already dropped some. I think I played it for you the first day you was at my house when he got out. If he coming with stuff like that, bro, so I already know he coming with names. He coming with bro. That first mixtape finna drop. I want to say they said a few weeks, so we waiting for that.
See, now that's a rapper. Get out of jail. Few weeks, boom, you back in the game. You know
he dropping too. He dropped the song. He dropped the song the day he got out.
Yeah, that's just standard. That's just a celebration song.
And then 2 mixtapes coming out. It's gonna be 2 of them in the next few weeks when they drop. So we'll see. And I know they're gonna be heat.
That, you know what, man, that's refreshing, to hear rappers are, inclined, to actually drop some music when, there's certain rappers out there, that I'm not even going to name that wishes to starve their fans and not put out any work, but it's whatever. So,
next February.
Yeah.
Next February.
We'll see.
Better get scary.
I'm still waiting.
I'm still waiting too. I think, he'll drop something by the end of the year.
Next February.
Whatever. But back to the Gucci trap rap game and stuff like that, like where I want to say, do you put like Gucci Mane like in when it comes to like levels of like, you know, other trap rappers?
Well, I mean, it's a different, because to me, I want to say like trap. I mean, trap has always been around, but I guess like now the trap music is like sort of a little different, because like I don't know if you would consider like Boosie trap, or if you would just consider Boosie a hood rapper. Like, so it's a difference, because to me, like I would always put Gucci and Boosie and dudes like that, Jeezy, Gotti, they're all in the same category. But if you listen to Future and Designer and Rich Homie and all of them now, like that trap music sounds completely different than how original like that real trap. Like I halfway don't believe Young Thug out there really trapping. I don't believe that.
You don't believe that Young Thug out there really trapping?
No, I mean he might have did little things, made a few transactions maybe a few times, but it's evidence, bro. You know what Gucci and Jeezy and Boosie, but you really know what all them was really doing.
And
Schmurder. Free Bobby.
Nah, hold on. Because like you said that, dog, I gotta call this nigga Nigel. Nigel's like the most young. I call that nigga Slim Thug sometimes, you know, just because I don't even know his name. But Nigel's the biggest young Thug fan, you know, and he's always, you know, defending him. So I'm gonna call him, see if he picks up. But is it because he wears a dress?
No, and my thing is it's not even because of that, because he still like a fool. You can still like a fool wearing regular dudes clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen plenty of rappers that make decent music, or their music may be something, then they can wear something. You just looking like, why are you wearing that, dude? Like, what are you doing? But the dress that pushes it over.
I would definitely say Gucci is.
Hello? Oh, go on.
I would definitely say Gucci is one of like the pioneers of what we know to be trap music today.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because like because I remember it was kind of like not that big as far as like popularity goes.
Yeah, because you got to think before, like when Jeezy first came out, he was more of like the first dude to actually say like, hey, I'm really cooking up dope and I'm really selling it.
Like, my auntie house.
Like, I'm really doing that. Like, I'm not lying. Like, that's really happening. But I just think it sounds dope on the track. And then it's like, oh man, he really doing that. And it's like, all right, that's cool. And then Gucci came out, and Gucci took it to a whole nother place. I feel like I said, everybody not a Gucci fan, but I'm a big Gucci fan. Like, Gucci took it to a whole nother level. Like, he gave the people what they were missing. Y'all think y'all listening to these dudes who's saying that, dancing around. Nah, I'm gonna show you. I'm just gonna stand in front of my car and just rap out what I'm doing. Man had a documentary showing you how he cook it up, man.
He did?
It don't get no realer than that.
That man put a documentary out. I need to watch that documentary, see how, you know, get up on this coke game. Server review up real quick.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, even with, you know, guys that's out now, like Future and Young Thug and, you know, like Rich Homie. When was the last time Rich Homie put out a song? But, like, we guys like Rich Homie, and, like, kind of like what we know to be trap music now, as different as that sounds from, like, classic Gucci or even Gucci Mane now, because I wouldn't even say that Gucci sounds like any of those guys.
He still sounds, I feel like the same way he sounds on any of his old tracks. You can pull up that old track, and then when he released new music, you can play that new song and it sounds the exact same.
Well, what I'm saying is that's why I say like he was kind of like one of like the pioneers because now trap music is like it's just music now. You know what I'm saying? I think it's being delivered to a much wider audience, and it's kind of like in a way like transcending like the culture of like music that we listen to, because I definitely didn't know as many white people that listen to Gucci Mane as that listen to Future now.
I was just about to say that, because I'm like, you walk up and you go to a party, you walk up in a party a few years ago and you playing Trap House 3, you got like you playing that, and then white people looking at you like, what is that?
What's this substance?
What is that music? Like, they looking at you like, oh, he's ignorant. Look at this black guy. And then next thing you know, Purple Rain. They're like, oh my God, Dad. Like, come on, son. Like, what's like, and it's crazy because it's just like, in reality, they talking about the same things. Like, they talking about probably the exact same things. It's just do you enjoy listening to a dude telling you how much of a drug addict he is, or do you want to listen to somebody
tell you how much of a drug addict he is while cooking the drugs that he's using?
So I mean, I don't know. I guess it's a change. I'm not gonna go out there and say maybe the people are trying to be more savage now. I don't know. I just feel like people they follow the waves.
I think it's more widely acceptable now. I think, I really agree with that.
Because I can see because it's the same thing as like I see some of these white boys who not even 120, don't even weigh 135, got a mouthful of goals, and be like gang, and I just be like, bro, like somebody who really gang and slap the mess out of you while you listen. It's like it's only because you listen in the Future. I bet that dude who slapped, I bet he listened to Gucci.
Hey man, that's real. Like I remember one time. Well, you know, when you come talking about listening to Future and whatnot, we was it wasn't even Future. It was that Coke song. What was the hottest song talking about cooking dope?
Coco. I'm in love with the Coco.
I'm in love with the Coco. Man, I hate that song. That song is so dry, it's horrible. But, you know, I'm chilling over, you know, at these white people's crib and stuff like that. And one of them put that mess on. I was like, man, dog, if you don't cut that mess off, bruh, like.
You don't listen to this? Is this what your people listen to?
For real. Like,
it's on the playlist because of you.
You ain't putting no Coco on your stove top not once in your life. Like,
and like I said, I'm not one to like, I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna do none of that. But it's like, it's even like some dudes to where it's like that we know. Like,
yeah.
Some people like we know like, cuz I know you. Like, I know you. Like, what are you doing? Like, I don't know, bro. It gotta be the music, man. It's just like I feel like maybe it's just so many people are so open to the music, but it's just like these jits they just following the wave.
I don't think I'll go as far as to say as that, like, you know what I mean, like the type of trap music or like the fact that I listen to trap music necessarily reflects like how I want to like appear to somebody else, because I can say that I legitimately enjoy a lot of Future's music and it's me that's talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I think Future is different. I think trap music is being done in a lot of different ways. Shout out to Lil Uzi, by the way. You listen to Lil Uzi Tay?
Free Kodak. That's all I got to say.
But what I'm saying is like guys are doing it a lot different these days, and I think that's kind of what's making it popular as well, because Future doesn't really
like you was talking about, you know, influence and riding the waves and stuff like that. Like, so you think like music has a heavy influence on how some of these fools out here, you know, making moves?
Of course, because my thing about it, look at it like this, and like I said, if you just keep it strictly on trap music. We graduated 3 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
We graduated 3 years ago, so I'll say probably I'll just give it in between our sophomore and junior year, right? Our sophomore and junior year, the hottest trap rappers out was probably still Gucci, Jeezy, Boosie, and who else was still? It was Flocka. Like you had Flocka, you know what I'm saying? You had trap dudes, but look at the way they portrayed their trap music.
Yeah,
they portrayed their trap music. They toting pistols. They got the plain T-shirts on, white tee, black tee, jeans, Air Forces, like not baggy clothes, but it's just like they closed in. When Rich Homie Quan or these dudes, they get on stage and they like I said, they talking about the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take that and you take that saying it with a dress on, and you take that saying it with some tight pants on, and like some shoes that just look ridiculous, and then you look ridiculous, you got holes in your clothes looking like a fool, like kid, like and it's like I feel like people see the same way people back then, everybody used to wear the same thing they was wearing. It's like now it's like, okay, like that's what's hot right now, so I'm gonna ride this wave. I'm gonna listen to this type of music, and I'm gonna wear these tight jeans, and I'm gonna do that only because that's the wave. You
don't think Young Thug is just legitimately weird?
No, I think it's all the wave. Like, cause like I said, two years ago, none of these dudes that I know, bro, none of these dudes had goals in their mouth. None of these dudes had none of that stuff that's hot at the moment, only because of that music that's out right now.
I think Young Thug is legitimately weird.
I don't think so, because
I'm not going to lie. Because when Young Thug first came out, and I heard about, like, you know, I heard a few of his songs. He's trash. Okay, cool. So, so like, I see like all like the antics and like the borderline homosexual stuff like he does and says. And I'm like, I really don't make that big.
I heard he tweeted he would shout out to like smoking penises or something like that.
Yeah,
That's
just stuff like that. I thought it was kind of like an act too, but like I don't know what it is that kind of like transitioned my thinking about Young Thug. I think it was like the first time I saw like the video for what's that song that was really hot? Best Friend. I think it was when like I saw like that video, which I heard like he had like a big part in directing and kind of like producing. It was like that. Like I think this guy is legitimately that weird. You know what I mean? People, they mess with him because of his music. But I mean, I'm not one to. I don't know. I don't think me nor anyone else is one to say like he's not really from the gutter or really about the stuff that he talks about. You know what I mean?
Like I said, I'm not saying it because I wasn't there. I don't know what he did. I don't know what he was really doing. But my thing is just like it's more. Not saying it's more believable, but it is. I'm sorry if that makes me one dimensional, whatever you want to call it. It is, but you're not going. And the reason why I say that is because when Young Thug first came out, when I seen what Thug looked like when he first came out compared to what he does now, it's like two different rappers. Yeah, he sounds the same sort of, because the first time I heard Young Thug was on a Rich Homie song, that like Get Out My Face.
Yeah, that was the first time I heard him.
And the first time I heard that, I didn't even know that was Young Thug. I thought that was OJ Juice Man. Like when I first heard that song, really, I was like, okay, OJ the Juice, he done came back, and then found out that's Young Thug. So it was like, who is Young Thug? And it's like I see him with Rich Homie, and then it's just like, all right, like he pretty decent, but it's like when I listen to him now, it's like, nah, it's different, because when Rich Homie dropped that mixtape a long time ago, the wave was different. The wave is so different now to where that's what he giving you because he want to stay hot, so he gonna be on that wave. And the people want to stay hot and want to stay relevant,
like
so they gonna follow that way.
With the more open to like the homosexuality and transgender like type
and doing
stuff
like that, and then my thing is like it's just the ignorance. Like,
yeah,
it's just the ignorance. I don't know, like I don't know how to really put that into words. They just way more ignorant now, I guess.
So how do you feel about Slim Thug's music? Like, do you still ride with? I keep on calling him Slim Thug.
So those are two different rappers, bro. Two different rappers.
Bro, I don't listen to him so much. I always, the first Thug that comes to mind is Slim Thug.
Slim Thug, the perpetual video game rapper.
I don't know. He's decent. Like I can turn up. Like when I listen to him, I'm turning up. 9 times out of 10, I'm already turned when I'm playing his music. So it's just like, why not? Just let it rock.
Yeah, I feel you. Hey man, you know how I get down. That's not really my wave, period. I know, Abraham, you said you ride with your boy, who smokes penises.
Free Schmurder.
Dog, what's up with you and Free and Schmurder, dog?
Free Schmurder.
Dog, nah, bruh. But hey man, y'all heard about that gorilla? Oh yeah, we gonna talk about the gorilla.
The gorilla and the kid.
The gorilla and the kid. We gonna talk about that, but first we gonna play some jams.
He was white, he still be alive.
White girl singing, I can hear it. Mama, I think I just met me a Madonna.
Yo, that was Boss Clouds. Whatever. Hey man, now I'm gonna show y'all this video. Hey, is there any way that we can zoom in on this thing right here? All right, we're gonna have to watch. We're gonna have to watch the ad, but I'm gonna show y'all the video of the gorilla just in case.
Is that Debo?
Yeah, that's Debo in a ballpark Frank commercial or something like
fell
that.
off.
Really?
Yeah.
He used to go to my church.
We gonna talk about that. They go to gorilla just chilling, being a gorilla. He's just being a gorilla. Doing nothing wrong. Just wait for it. There goes a kid right there.
So there's a child in there now.
The gorilla just chilling. Like, we done let this little baby up in my crib.
He just trying to make sure it's safe.
Yeah, for real. He's being comforting. It's like what Tarzan must have felt like. How they going? Now he grabbing it. You ain't going nowhere. Hold on now. That zoo day was lit. You go to the zoo, guys?
My girl wants to go to the zoo. I ain't never been.
Never?
You never been to the zoo? I ain't never been to the aquarium. We ain't do
The
something
aquarium's
like that.
cool. You gotta go.
We didn't do
The
something
aquarium's not cool. Don't go.
The aquarium's cool.
No, it's not. It's just a bunch of fish. I'm trying to see where he dragged that little boy.
It's about to happen.
Bruh, it's not about to happen. I don't see that shit on there. What? This is the most horrible camera view ever. This is so trash. I don't even know why I play this. I'm mad that I'm Oh well. Story is the boy, told his mom, "Hey, I want to go in the gorilla cage." And like, cause I was watching a video of Donkey the other day and stuff like that. Charlamagne was talking about it, and like the kid actually, like, this wasn't no accident. It's not like he slipped and fell into this like gorilla cage. Like, it was this child's intentions to actually go in there. I guess somehow the mother just wasn't paying attention, and the kid got lost in the zoo, and he decided, hey, I'm gonna climb in the gorilla cage, and that monkey dragged that boy around in that water.
I'm gonna just go ahead and get this out. I'm gonna just go ahead and say what everybody want to say, but they're not gonna say. That wouldn't have happened if they were black.
All right, you know what? I find that funny.
Yeah,
dude.
We got some news for you.
That baby was black.
No, for real?
You can't tell from the video.
No, for real?
The kid was black.
That was a Negro baby.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know, bruh. Twitter was flaming this.
I did not
thing
know that. I thought that was a
when
little
they
white kid.
Yeah, bruh. I
Can't
thought
tell
it was
from the video.
Bruh, I could tell from the video. Like, not this video. This video was trash. But the real legit video, like
Even
that,
on the news, I thought it was a little white baby. I swear the lady who was talking on the news was white.
bruh, that was a black baby. The parents is black. I seen a picture of both of them, dog.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Nah, black jackass.
It's all right, dog. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, black people ain't perfect. We slip up too. Was that
It ain't normal.
Was that a white child activity? Yes, but it just
That was definitely a white thing to do. Like, even like as like a little kid.
They grew
I
up
don't
in
know, I
the
probably
suburbs.
would've.
Hey, I grew up in the suburbs. You don't see me crawling in no gorilla cages. I don't think so. Hell no.
How many opportunities did you have
I've had some opportunities.
in the gorilla cage?
If I was stupid, yeah, but I never did I look at the gorilla cage and was like, that's where I want to be. I'm getting
It's a
in
little
there.
kid we're talking. How old was the kid?
He was 4.
That's
Oh,
old
yeah,
enough.
it's
That's old
a
enough
little
to know.
kid. You
He's-
really
He's
can't.
old enough to know better.
I don't care. I know that big old thing ain't where I wanted to be with.
And
Nah,
if it ain't, give me a hug.
for real. What you think? He must have watched Tarzan and thought he was gonna be one with the apes swinging on vines and stuff like that. But
Yeah, he was for a while.
Even as a jitterbug, I thought I could dodge bullets when I saw The Matrix, but I knew that gorillas ain't
I
nothing
wasn't
to
never
mess
that
with. For real, like gorillas, dog, gorillas. That child deserves like the most thorough ass whooping of like all time.
Bruh, and like the fact of like the reason why he needs an ass whooping even more now is because the fact of what I just said. Do you know how many people said what I just said, and when they found out he was black, got just as pissed? Like that's another whoop his ass.
Like, we as black people just took an L for that.
I mean, dog, like, bruh, like, I don't. He's a little kid, he's gonna learn from this experience, but not only am I putting it on the kid, dog, the mother and the
Well,
father.
I'm putting it on them even more because
Exactly,
First off,
I don't think the father was there.
You don't think the father was there?
No,
Yeah,
I
he
heard
had
that
to
he
go-
wasn't there. I
he had
heard
to
he
go to the
wasn't there.
store.
Oh, okay, I guess he went to go get a bag of chips while his son was about to die in a gorilla cage.
How you supposed to know it?
He's supposed to be there. But what were you saying, Tay?
That's just crazy. I don't even know. That's just crazy.
That
Like,
is crazy.
the-
Like, I put that on the parents. Like, I don't see how like you let your child like crawl into a gorilla cage, because like those things look pretty sophisticated. You know what I'm saying? They're not maximum security prisons, but they're not meant for people to get in them. So the fact that the parent was negligent to let the child get out, and that the people around the zoo well, you know, it's not their responsibility, but still, ain't nobody see this little kid crawling into the gorilla cage.
Well, not too.
But my thing is this: how many times have you been to Busch Gardens?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying I'll do this. I've thought about it.
Mm-hmm.
But like by the elephants, like, because I've seen videos where it's like if you do something to elephants, if you like scare them, they'll like stand up, then like they can fall over and it's supposed to be funny. I don't know, but it's just like
kind of cruel.
Hey,
but that's life.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what I'm saying, like you see like that step over to where the elephants at, just in general, like that's just a rope, son. That's just a rope. So it's like they put it to use like you got to use your common sense not to step over this rope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the alligators,
there's wild animals over there.
even with the alligators, my dude, it's just like wooden poles with like, I don't even want to say it's metal. It's a metal gate is what that material is.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's it.
But it's like an exhibit. Like you would have to like go down in there to, you know, be like with the alligators.
But my thing is, once you step over that thing, you're in there. Once you step over that,
oh yeah, you're there.
Barrier,
you're good.
You in there. So it's like
it's lit.
So it's like it's not. I feel like that it definitely falls on the parents like that. You can't necessarily say the zoo people themselves, only because it's set up for you not to be that stupid. Like they put it to where you can get as close as safely possible. Like it's close for you to feel like you right there, but there's some type of barrier. Yeah. But it's like the fact that you would be that. Oh, that's simple. It's supposed to be simple because you're not supposed to do it. Like,
no, honestly, it's a tragedy that like they had to, you know, kill the gorilla. I forgot what his name was, but it's definitely a tragedy that they had to kill the gorilla. I think what makes me most mad is like people like on social media, like I don't know, animals' right people. They, as much as I love animals, they just rub me the wrong way with the way they get down about some stuff. Mm-hmm. But I mean, like I honestly don't, because a lot of people were getting on the zoo about the fact that they did kill him. They wanted some people to use a tranquilizer. But I heard that the reason that they didn't use a tranquilizer was that could take up to a minute and a half to 5 minutes, and no one knows what really could have happened in that time. So, you know, if it's my kid down there, I want him to take the shot. But I mean, there's definitely a lot of blame to go around about the situation. The parents, like you said, I don't think I necessarily want to like demonize the mom like what like a lot of other people are doing, because it's like a thing. I know like even some of like the most like close-knit parents like to their kids who's on their kids like all the time, like bad stuff just really happens, like kids just fall in the pool or stuff like that, like because it's a little kid, you know what I'm saying, you don't watch them for like 1 second and things like that exactly, like it's really hard being a parent, and it's really easy for something like that to happen. I mean, not to say that she's not at fault for what happened, but I think I don't know. There's a lot to blame to go around about the situation, but I don't know. I think people are being a little bit too hard about it. But like I said, it is a tragic thing that the gorilla had to die.
I don't feel no sympathy for the mother whatsoever, because one, this is Twitter. Nobody gets it easy. Jordan still got a cry face meme. You let your child crawl in the gorilla cage, we finna flame you up. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes.
Does she have a Twitter account?
I hope. I'll probably follow her. Probably not. I mean, she negligent. She don't care about me. No way. She don't even care about her kids. So why would she pay attention to me?
Come
on. Before we gotta go, man, we gotta get one time free Kodak, man. Free Kodak.
Free Kodak.
Free Smurda.
Y'all wanna any last thoughts? You know what y'all seen? You know throughout this week going down.
Throughout this week, nah. I don't know. I don't know what really went down this week. But I do know if anybody
what were you doing? Where are you?
You know what I was doing.
We all know what you was doing. But hey, man, it's been Frank's House. I'm on every Friday from 3 to 4 o'clock, man. This has been Frank's House. We out.
I thank God I'm allowed to greet you with the sun. She is.